A single bullet tore through the silence of the desert, cutting the air with a force that made even hardened soldiers flinch. But Sophia Hale didn't flinch. She lay steady on her stomach, the Barrett locked against her shoulder, her heartbeat slow, calm, terrifyingly controlled. Below her, the valley stretched wide and exposed, a vulnerable path where a humanitarian convoy crawled forward like a fragile line of ants. 50 lives depended on her. And somewhere across the desert, unseen, patient, lethal, waited the Falcon of Mir, the deadliest sniper in the region, a ghost no one had ever been able to touch. Everyone at the base doubted Sophia. Everyone questioned whether she belonged there. But the next few minutes would rewrite everything they thought they knew about her. The truth is, this moment didn't begin on the ridge. It began days earlier inside the storm-choked entrance of Forward Base Tiber. Sophia arrived during a sandstorm so thick it swallowed the horizon. She stepped off the transport truck with her rifle in hand and calm eyes beneath dusty goggles. Captain Rohr watched her with disappointment he didn't bother hiding. "This is her," he muttered, "the one everyone talks about." Officers snickered, whispered, smirked. "The sniper queen," one said loudly. "Bet she couldn't hit a mountain from 10 meters. But Sophia didn't respond. She had learned long ago never to argue with people who needed ignorance to feel strong. Her father, once a sniper himself, taught her the lessons that shaped her. Silence is a weapon, patience is a strategy, respect is earned through precision, not arguments. That night, as the camp settled into an easy quiet, Sophia cleaned her rifle on the rooftop, the moonlight glinting over the metal. Soldiers below joked and laughed. Artillery rumbled distantly. But inside her, something twisted, an instinctive tension she had learned to trust. Storms of danger always came with this feeling. At dawn, her radio crackled with urgency. Captain Rohr stared at her over a map, frustration tightening his jaw. Their scouting drone had been shot down, one clean bullet from over 2,500 meters. The room fell silent. Only one sniper in the region could make a shot like that, the Falcon of Mira, a phantom. A rival as feared as she was respected, a woman whose presence haunted entire battalions. Sophia was ordered to take overwatch on the ridge. One lieutenant saluted mockingly. "Guess the queen gets to earn her crown today." She ignored him. Egos didn't save lives, accuracy did. Hours before sunrise, she climbed the rocky incline in silence, reaching the crest as the sky softened into pale blue. From there, she saw everything: the twisting valley, the exposed convoy route, the jagged cliffs where the Falcon might hide. She lay prone, settled her body into the earth, and let her senses expand. The convoy engines rumbled as they began to move. Soldiers inside the vehicles glanced nervously at the cliffs. Sophia scanned through her scope slowly, methodically, instinct guiding every breath. Then she saw it, a glint of metal, a whisper of movement. The Falcon was there, camouflaged so perfectly that even through magnification she appeared almost unreal, a ghost watching the valley with predatory patience. Before Sophia could adjust, the Falcon fired. A deafening explosion ripped through the lead convoy truck, flames twisting into the sky. Panic flooded the valley, radio screamed with confusion. Soldiers ducked, scrambled, yelled, but Sophia did not panic. She steadied her breathing, calculated wind drift, measured heat distortion, and locked onto that distant sliver of death hidden across the desert. 3,000 meters, an impossible shot for almost anyone alive. The kind of distance where bullets lose their purpose and physics becomes the enemy. But Sophia had lived her entire life training for the moments where the world demanded perfection. Her father's voice echoed in her mind. "Trust the shot you've earned." She inhaled slowly, exhaled even slower. Her heartbeat dropped into a soft, steady rhythm. She let the world narrow into her scope. The convoy noise faded. The wind softened. The desert exhaled with her. She squeezed the trigger. The rifle cracked like thunder rolling off the mountains. Recoil slammed into her shoulder. For 3 long seconds, nothing moved on the distant ridge. Then, suddenly, a burst of dust erupted exactly where the Falcon had been. The movement stopped. The valley fell into stunned silence. Rohr's voice broke through her radio, breathless. "Sophia, target neutralized. Convoy is clear." Another soldier, one who had mocked her 2 days earlier, whispered in disbelief. "Holy. She actually did it." Sophia lowered her rifle. She didn't smile. She didn't celebrate. She simply stood and began the long descent back to the base, her steps slow, steady, unbothered by the weight of the moment. When she entered the camp, something unexpected happened. Soldiers stepped aside for her, not ordered, not staged, but out of genuine, stunned respect. Captain Ruhr approached her, shoulders squared. He saluted sharply. We would have lost every one of them without you. I was wrong about you, Hale. Sophia looked at him just long enough to say, next time, listen to the people you underestimate. A week later, intelligence recovered the Falcon's notebook from the ridge. Inside, in elegant handwriting, was a single line: only one other shooter in this desert can match me. If she finds me first, I will die with respect. Sophia folded the page gently and tucked it into her pocket. Not as a trophy, as acknowledgement from one warrior to another. In the end, Sophia's story wasn't just about the impossible 3,000-meter shot. It wasn't about proving doubters wrong or earning titles. It was about endurance, discipline, and mastering a craft so completely that excellence became her voice. She never demanded respect. She earned it through silence, precision, and a single shot that echoed across the desert and into legend.